I think every Omnimax movie that I've ever gone to before talks about the giant asteroid that comes and, kills all the dinosaurs on planet Earth. And when you really sit down and think about that, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. First, all the dinosaurs would have to be in the same general area, which you did talk about, maybe their food source was, but it just doesn't seem to make sense that just, none of the other animals would die, but the dinosaurs would. Share a little bit more about that.
Well, it's an interesting topic because I debunked that a little bit in my Carving Stone book as well. I talk about the six-toothed critter, but I think it's even stronger. Some of the prominent paleontologists, even like Dr. Robert Bacher, he would show that he didn't believe that an asteroid did it because they would have killed all the frogs. And all the frogs are found in the fossils, in the Cretaceous, and above that, above the KT or KPG boundary, there's still frogs. He goes, if this is supposed to be a big environmental hazard with acid rain and blocking out the sun for a year or two all over the world and sending this dust cloud, it would have killed all the frogs. And he goes, it's really just the dinosaurs, but there's other animals that disappear there as well because their entire ecosystem was wiped out at that point. And the water went higher to the next ecosystem. So there's these apparent looking extinctions because whole ecosystems are destroyed. And so that's just one of the points where the major ecosystem containing the dinosaurs was completely wiped off the face of the earth, and the water went higher to the next environment, which is mostly the mammals and probably where the humans were. And so I think that, again, the idea of a stratified earth that might have been levels of 5,000 foot above sea level that God designed really does make sense to explain the fossils and also the dinosaurs as well. In terms of, and so they weren't, humans and dinosaurs probably weren't living together in the pre-flood world, but after the flood. They all got off the ark together, and the ice age going on to the north after the flood for maybe 500 to 700 years. You had more human interaction with dinosaurs trying to live together and live in the same areas where it was warm enough for them to survive.